Okay, so basically, this is the side length we're looking for, is VT, or TV, and we know that these two triangles are similar. And similar triangles have the exact same shape in that their angles are the same. However, they may be shifted in scale. So what I'm doing right here with this triangle, all of these resulting triangles would be similar. So I could take this one, scale it up and flip it, and it's still a similar triangle because all its angles correspond to one another and are the same. This also means that when you take a similar triangle and you change its sides are now all scaled by the same proportion. And so that means this side B might be 2 times the first B, and all of them are doubled. So with this information, we can approach this problem. I disconnected these two triangles so I can play with them. As we can see, this angle X is right above the 84 here, along this line, which implies to us that we can move this triangle like this, and we now have the same triangle, this one, just scaled to a bigger size. And so we have these two side lengths here. So that means 70 went to 105. And now we have this 72, but what we want is what it went to over here. And so we have this 72, but we don't know what it's going to. And once we find out, we know the answer to this question. So we need to find out what number times 70 gives us 105. So basically 70 times the scaling factor, whatever number it is, times some number, we'll call it y, is equal to 105 because it was scaled up by some number. This side is some amount bigger than it was before, and this side length was scaled up to that same proportion. So 70 times y equals 105. That means that y is equal to 105 over 70. And that's the proportion that these triangles are scaled up by. So now, to find the length of this edge, we need to scale this 72 by this y. So 72 times 105 over 70, plug that into the calculator and see what that gets us. Gets us 108, which is C, the answer choice. So in summary, what we did is we got these triangles in our brains lined up the same way, and we recognized that one of them is just a scaled up version of the other one, and since this one grew by some proportion, this had to grow in that same proportion. So we found this proportion and multiplied this number by that. Hope this answers your question.